Hello and welcome to Car Dealer Power 2022. This is our celebration of the best car manufacturers to represent in the UK and the best motor trade suppliers to do business with.
Every year we survey car dealer readers to ask them what their manufacturer is like to represent and which suppliers they like doing business with the most. Our survey has been open throughout the summer and we've totted up our readers' votes to name our winners tonight.
So without further ado, let's get on with the main event. First, we'll name the car manufacturer of the year, the firm our dealers believe is the best to represent.
We asked dealers to rate their car manufacturer partners in 13 categories. These were then used to create an overall score out of 100 to rank them in our table. We'll dive into the detail a little later in this video, and the full list is available on our website cardealermagazine.co.uk. But to our winner for 2022, it is once again Kia. The Korean firm has remained at the top of our survey with excellent scores across the board from its dealer partners. It narrowly beat its sister firm Hyundai into second and Japanese car maker Suzuki into third. To discuss the win, we caught up with Wayland's Automotive CEO, John O'Hanlon.
John, we're going to chat about a few things today, but firstly, let's kick off with that Kia win in the Car Dealer Power Survey. Why do you think Kia are so good to represent?
I think it's a combination of factors, James. You go right back to what the values of the brand are, and we talk about sustainability, we talk about safety and comfort, and I think the world's coming to them. You look at some of the product and the positioning of that product in terms of its premium nature, in terms of electrification, and you just look at the awards that EV6 has won. We've got the Sorento, we've got the Sportage, we've got the all new e-Niro and Niro. Cars that are really performing in their sectors, and we know there's more to come.
Right now, it's time to name the best suppliers to do business with. These are the firms that have gone above and beyond this year to keep their dealer partners happy. As is tradition, we name 2 highly commended firms and a winner in each category.
A large number of companies were nominated and the winners whittled down after careful analysis of their scores and feedback in the survey by our judges. Coming up after our first set of awards, we'll also name the Car Dealer Power Car of the Year. But now, let's meet some winners.
Okay, our first award of the night is for the Clean-In Product of the Year. Now, sparkling cars sell quicker. At least that's the mantra many dealers live by. It's certainly true that a clean car is far more attractive to prospective buyers than a filthy one. And to keep stock looking sharp, you need top products. Picking up our highly commended awards this year were AutoCleanse and AutoSmart. Congratulations to both of them. But our winner, securing its crown for a 3rd year in a row, is AutoGlim. We caught up with Mark Doherty from the firm to give him the good news.
Huge congratulations, Mark. I mean, we've spoken many times in the past, but what does it mean picking up an award like this?
It's absolutely brilliant. It's really, really great for us in AutoGlim to win any award. But especially, as you say, I'm fortunate to have this a few times before. It doesn't get any less special. It's one we really look forward to the shortlist for, and to find out we've won again is a real pleasure.
Congratulations to Mark there. Recruitment Agency of the Year. Finding the best staff is one of the toughest jobs right now, and the recruitment market is on fire. That's why having an excellent partner on your side to hunt down the best talent is vital. Picking up our highly commended awards this year were 2 brilliant firms, We Recruit Auto and In Automotive. But our winner is no stranger to these awards. Congratulations once again go to Perfect Placement. We caught up with Dan Unstead from the firm to give him the news.
Dan, 10 years is an amazing achievement. You must be very, very proud indeed. What's it mean winning this award once again?
Hi, James. Wow. Yeah, it's blown me away, if I'm really honest. The 10 years has flown by, as time does. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations along the way, but to celebrate the successes over the years of our achievements is fantastic, and to hear this for 2022 in what, whilst COVID may be saying goodbye to us right now, it's been an incredibly challenging period. There's no other way to describe it, with lots of trials and tribulations. And I suppose for us, 10 years on the trot, it's a bit of triumph through adversity at this point, which feels fantastic.
Next up, it's the trade-to-trade remarketer of the year. Buying good quality stock at the right price is one of the motor trade's toughest tasks. So a trade-to-trade partner that offers a great platform and plenty of used cars is vital. Our two highly commended places this year go to Dealer Auction and Motorway. Congratulations to both of them. Our winner, though, offers a community feel and works with its dealers as partners. For the third year running, it goes to Trade to Trade. We caught up with James Vaughan and Ben Mitchell to give them the good news.
Does it ever get old, the feeling of winning?
No, we love it, don't we?
It
Means the world to us. This. I mean, I hope Ben doesn't mind me saying we had a bad year, me and Ben. We've both lost our fathers this last 12 months, and little things like this, I have to think how pleased our fathers would be, and the recognition for the hard work that we have put in. Yeah, means the world. It's being recognised by your peers, and what we do for them, they appreciate it.
It makes it all worthwhile, because it does. We do work super hard, and so does the rest of the team. And it's worth. It's everything to us. Everything to us.
Congratulations to James and Ben there. Moving on to Used Car Valuation's Provider of the Year. Used car values have been one of the most talked about subjects in the motor trade for the last few years, and rightly so. Reporting their performance and analysing the data accurately has been crucial to dealers' performance, and our winning firms have excelled. Our highly commended places this year go to Auto Trader and Auto Vista. But our winner has been leading from the front since the start of the pandemic and rightly picks up this award yet again. For 2022, it is CAP HPI. We caught up with Darren Martin to discuss the win.
Hi James, thank you. Absolutely delighted to win it. I think the main thing for us is that it's voted for by the dealers. So we've worked really hard, certainly since the COVID period, to keep dealers abreast of what's happening. So this is a real accolade for us.
And what will this win mean to your team?
I think it just shows that we're accurate. I think it's for all of their hard work really over the period. We use editors, as we've always done, and we have a lot of data, but we also have experts looking at that data. And for them, I think it's as I say, a real sort of shot in the arm for how they've worked and how hard they work.
Congratulations to Darren and the team. Okay, next up we have Consumer Lead Generation Provider of the Year. Now, while it might be new cars that are tough to find this year, a steady source of good quality consumer leads are still vital. Our highly commended firms certainly serve those up, and this year go to Keyloop and Click Dealer. But our winner has worked tirelessly to keep their offering relevant, and many dealers said they simply couldn't do business without it. For 2022, the award goes to Auto Trader. I caught up with the firm's sales director, Darren Moon, to give him the good news.
Wow, thank you. And thank you to all the retailers that voted for us. Everything we do is about bringing those car buyers and those retailers together. So I'm delighted that our car dealers and retailers have recognised that in this award. It's fantastic. Thank you.
What will it mean to the team when you go back and give them this good news?
I think it's just verification that what they're doing and what we try to do is working, and we're delivering that quantity. And I hope that quality of leads to our retailers, just to make that car buying journey easier for consumers, and hopefully they'll sell more cars.
Well done to Auto Trader. Moving on to Dealer Management System of the Year. Running a busy car dealership can make keeping on top of everything a tough ask, which is why a good DMS is vital. Our highly commended places this year go to two firms that offer dealers superb solutions. They are Pinewood and Spider's Net Auto Promoter. But our winner received brilliant feedback from dealers in our survey who love their customer service and great products. This year, the winner's gong goes to Click Dealer. I chatted to the firm's CEO, Ollie Moxham, about the win.
What does it mean to you winning this award?
Yeah, fantastic achievement, really. I think the team here are going to be really proud of it. The fact that it's voted for by the dealers is great. It's a consecutive win for Click, as we did win it last year. And I know there's a lot of time, energy and effort that goes into the DMS as a product and service, and it's forever being upgraded. So there's a lot to take from that. And it's going to be a great accolade to promote throughout next year.
Congratulations to Click Dealer. Okay, next up, we've got website provider for independent dealers. Now, since COVID, a high-performing website has moved up from a nice-to-have to a must-have, but it can be hard to pick a provider. Our highly commended firms offer simply great solutions that independent dealers can be proud of, and this year they go to AutoWeb and Click Dealer. But our winner has long prided itself on producing class-leading websites that offer everything an independent dealer could need. And this year, the winner's gong goes to 67 Degrees. I caught up with Stuart Harvey from the firm to chat about the win.
Yeah, thank you very much, James. We're absolutely delighted at 67 Degrees. Great websites and great customer service is something we take absolute pride in. We take great pleasure in the relationships we build with our customers, and to be the recipient of this award, having previously won it as well, to hold on to this award means so much to us, and it just reaffirms our whole ethos as a company, really, just building that relationship with the customer and helping customers, our dealers, drive forward to really maximise their online presence. And the fact it is voted for by them, it means the absolute world. We're absolutely over the moon.
Coming up next, we'll find out who's won what in some more categories, including website provider for franchise dealers, provenance checks, warranties, paint protection, auctions, and more. But before we do, let's take a closer look at the manufacturer winners and losers. So James, obvious place to start, but let's take a look at this year's winner.
So we've already talked about them at the start of this show. Kia were number one. They scored 90.8% this year. It's the third year on the trot for the brand that they've topped our survey. A fantastic result for them. They got top survey marks in 7 of the 13 categories that dealers rate them in. New car supply, unsurprisingly, was the one that took a knock, but we've seen that in manufacturers across the survey. Second place was Hyundai. They got 89%, a huge rise for them this year of 8 places, something they'll be very proud of. They got best in survey scores for new car supply and their used car program, as we can see there. Their bonus scheme was the score that let them down, though. In third place was Suzuki. They got 88%. It shows you just how close the percentages were at the top of our survey there. They scored higher than Kia and Hyundai in 3 categories, including accessibility, after sales, and manufacturer requirements.
Well, some very close scores there, just like you said. That's the top 3, but who are the biggest rises this year?
So we had some big rises on the list this year. Volvo will be the brand that are particularly happy. They're in 5th place, up 16 places on last year with a score of 82.2%. You might remember back in 2020, Volvo were actually in the top 3, but they crashed down last year. So that rise will particularly please the bosses in Sweden. Renault was another big winner. They are up 14 places to 4th. They got a score of 84.4% and were down in 18th last year. So a big win for the French firm there. Other big rises included MG, who are up 12 places, and Peugeot, who are up 9 to 7th place.
So some surprising rankings there. That's the top risers. Who are the biggest fallers?
Yeah, unfortunately, there were some brands that dropped quite considerably too. Mazda in particular, they dropped 13 places this year to 19th. Last year, they were 6 on the survey. They actually topped our Car Dealer Power survey in 2019, so this is a worrying fall for the brand. They've got a score of 67.5% there. Marketing and brand awareness got particularly bad scores. Honda was another brand that also fell. They dropped 13 places, down from 8th to 21st, with a score of 61.1%.
James, let's turn to the bottom 3 then. Subaru, Fiat and Jaguar.
Yeah, so let's start with Subaru there. This year dropping 12 places. They were 10th in 2021, down to 22nd this year with a score of 59.8%. Woeful scores really for used cars, and return on investment seriously hurting them. Next, it was Fiat, second from bottom. They scored 58.6%. In particular, poor scores for forward planning, bonuses, used cars, marketing, finance offers, all taking a bit of a kicking from their dealers. But bottom of the table this year is Jaguar. They've dropped 10 places from 14th last year to finish last in 2022. A score of 54.3%. They've recently announced their own manufacturer-owned dealerships to go up against their own dealer network. That hasn't gone down well. They've got an aging product range that's desperately in need of a refresh. Agency sales move for electric cars is also on the horizon. And they've scored particularly badly here on manufacturer requirements, return on investment and forward planning.
Of course, the other thing to consider is the fact that there hasn't been a huge amount of visibility of the brand's relaunch in 2025, because of course they're coming back as a pure electric brand. Clearly dealers aren't very happy this year. Right, some very interesting stuff there. Thank you very much, James. So let's get back to the supplier awards.
We'll start with the website provider for franchise dealers category. Now, in a world of omni-channel car buying, a car dealer's website is as vital as the look of its showroom. And the winners in this category can certainly make digital dealerships sparkle. Our highly commended winners are 2 expert firms who narrowly missed out on the top spot. And this year, congratulations go to 67 Degrees and Spider's Net. But our winner has been through a period of change itself, but its products are still loved and praised by its customers in equal measure. The winner's gong this year goes to Automotive Transformation Group. I caught up with the firm's CEO, Tim Smith, to chat about the win.
Well, James, thanks very much for the intro. Yeah, it's, again, a wonderful accolade. I think you said it, the only awards that are voted for, by customers. I think that's the key to us, and that's the key to why it means so much for our business and obviously all of my colleagues.
Good to hear from Tim there. Moving on to Provenance Check Provider of the Year. No dealer wants to buy a dud, and with the hunt for good quality used cars being so hard, the chances of taking a risk rises. That's why a good Provenance check is so important. Our 2 highly commended firms were praised for their quick responses and great data, and this year go to MotorCheck and Experian. Our top placed firm, though, is a serial award winner, and the accolade once again this year goes to CAP HPI. We caught up with Wendy Swain to give her the good news.
Wendy, another year and another collection of trophies. What does this mean to you guys?
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is fantastic. It's been a very interesting year. We've had lots of challenges, but yeah, it's a fantastic accolade to take back to the business.
Lovely to hear from Wendy there. Okay, next up, it's Warranty Provider of the Year. Now, looking after your customers once they've bought a car from you is imperative for customer retention, and a good warranty provider can help with that. Our highly commended firms offer dealers a sterling service and, importantly, look after their customers as one of their own. This year, congratulations go to WMS and AutoGuard. Our winner, though, is no stranger to the Car Dealer Power Awards and works hard to keep its dealer partners happy. And the results this year show just that. The winner for 2022 is Warranty-Wise. We caught up with the firm to chat about the win.
It's the third year in succession you've won. I mean, does the feeling ever get old, or is it still as good as it was in year one when you won?
Oh, I think it gets better actually. I think because when we got the message to say we'd won, we had a party at the office. We bought everyone lunch. I think me and my family went out that night. It's one of those great feelings that make you feel like this is the biggest award in the industry for us, and it's the only thing that you spend all year working towards. Being in a position where you can say it's voted for by car dealers, which is really important. So if car dealers think you're doing a good job, that is for me the icing on the cake of all the hard work that you put into your business all year long, and it means the world to all of us.
Well done to Warranty-Wise, Paint Protection Provider of the Year. Incredible brand awareness, sparkling marketing and a solid sales process are key to making a success of paint protection, and our top 3 have it nailed. Our highly commended winners were praised for their product and customer service by our dealers, and this year congratulations go to AutoGuard Shield and Diamond Bright. But our winner has long been at the top of the game and received incredible feedback from our readers. The winner for 2022 is Guardex. I caught up with Richard Gonzalez to give him the good news.
It's fantastic. Look, over the moon. Really excited about having won this. I think it's 8 years now in a row. Look, it's amazing for us. It really is. It just proves that we're getting things right, and that's so important to us.
Congratulations once again to Guardex. Okay, next up, it's Auction House of the Year. Like most areas of the motor trade, the pandemic has reshaped a lot, but few have been so radically altered as car auctions. Many are still operating online, while some are now blending physical and digital sales even more than they did before. Our highly commended firms have managed to make changes and still keep their dealer customers happy. And this year, congratulations must go to Aston Barclay and Mannheim. But our winner has invested heavily in new premises and worked hard to keep all its customers happy. And the feedback in this year's survey shows it's been a thorough success. The winner for 2022 is G3 Vehicle Auctions. I caught up with Gareth Jones to give him the good news.
Yeah, thank you, James. Absolutely delighted, obviously, to win this award, and more special to win it for the second year in a row. So it proves that we're obviously doing some of the right things. Our dealers are voting for us, and we're working really hard on trying to make sure that our customers get what they want from us. So it's great to get that recognition. I guess it's kind of validation as well, so that we're doing the right things. Obviously invested quite a lot of money and time into this platform, and it's nice when something like this happens. And obviously we're over the moon. We love working with Car Dealer magazine, and to get the votes to win the prize for the second year, over the moon.
Great to hear from Gareth there. Let's move on to Trade Insurance Provider of the Year. No one likes to think of the bad things that can happen in business, but when the worst does strike, it's good to know you've got the right insurance cover to help. Car dealerships are complicated businesses that require specialist cover, and our highly commended winners are adept at providing just that. This year, they go to Aston Lark and Tradex. Our winner, though, is a well-known motor trade insurance specialist that has impressed car dealer readers with its outstanding service. This year, the winner is One Shore Insurance. Sadly, no one was available to chat to us about the win, but we'll make sure they get their award.
We will indeed. Let's move on to the online advertiser for new cars. Now, the struggle to get hold of new cars this year is real, but that doesn't mean advertising them has become any less important. our highly commended firms were praised for their great brands and brilliant platforms that put new stock in front of buyers. Congratulations go to Auto Trader and Heycar. Our winner, though, has a unique platform and huge brand that has captured the imagination of car buyers, and our readers love the service it provides. The winner for 2022 is CarWow. We caught up with CarWow's Seppi Irani to give him the good news.
What does it mean picking up an award like this?
I mean, it's a hugely proud moment, mostly for the fact that it reinforces all of the work our teams are doing, are ultimately driving value for our retail and our brand partners.
An award like this, which is voted for by car dealers, that must mean a huge amount to everybody working at CarWow.
Yeah, definitely. I think we have to be careful to make sure that we are building things that we not only think are of use, but our partners ultimately tell us, yes, what you're doing is strategically supporting our business. And I think any business that can ride the waves of the last 12 months along with its partners is one that's bound for success.
Congratulations to CarWow there. Now in a moment we'll be revealing winners in more supplier categories, including online used car advertising, finance, video, as well as revealing the Extra Mile and Innovation of the Year awards. But first, let's find out which vehicle our car dealer readers have voted their Car of the Year for 2022.
Our Car Dealer Power Cars of the Year are voted for by car dealers up and down the country, no matter what brand they represent. And the first to win a highly commended award is this, the Dacia Jogger. It might not be very sexy and it might not be fashionable, but dealers love the fact that Dacia haven't ignored the affordable 7-seat area of the market. With prices under £17,000, this jogger offers MPV practicality for Ford Fiesta money, and it's a far cry from Dacias of old. Some dealers might be surprised that Dacia's at the top of our list, but it's practical, it's got a great little engine, and it even looks pretty smart too. So congratulations then to Dacia for winning a highly commended place in the Car Dealer Power Car of the Year.
Narrowly missing out on the overall Car of the Year title is this, the Nissan Aria. And it's easy to see why this car attracted so many votes from car dealer readers. Now this car effectively doubles Nissan dealers' electric car range overnight, because up until this point, Nissan dealers have effectively only been able to sell the Nissan Leaf. This car arrives at precisely the right time. Electric SUVs are hot property at the moment. And Nissan dealers say they are deluged with customer orders for this car, and again it's easy to see why. Look at this interior, it is fantastic, and the car's exterior styling, well, it really does stand out from the crowd. The fact that this car can realistically cover around 300 miles on the big batteried versions is just the icing on the cake. This is the runner-up in Car Dealer Power Car of the Year.
Okay, so this is it, our Car Dealer Power Car of the Year for 2022. It is the new Range Rover. A new Range Rover doesn't come along very often, but when it does, it is always a big event, especially when it's as good as this. Now this car might look similar to its predecessors, but it is new from the ground up. It's got new engines, a new platform, and lots of new tech. There's a huge range of models from V8 limos to PHEVs, and dealers love that they can offer a huge range of options to their customers. With demand for the new Range Rover running high, order books are already full well into the new year. In fact, used car models are already commanding a premium of around £30,000 over a new model. It's little wonder with figures like that this car was voted #1 by car dealers across the country. Huge congratulations must go to Land Rover for winning the Car Dealer Power Car of the Year 2022. Huge congratulations to the Range Rover. And while we're here, we'd like to say a big thank you to Sytner Jaguar Land Rover in Sunbury for hosting us for these special awards. Okay, next up, it's the online advertiser for used cars. Now, with used car sales soaring, stock in short supply and prices going crazy, it's never been more important to partner with a platform that gets your used cars in front of the right buyers. Our highly commended firms have worked tirelessly on great user experiences that have engaged with consumers and helped dealers sell cars. This year, congratulations go to eBay Motors Group and Car Gurus. But our winner is a household name and often the first place people turn when searching for their next used car. It received superb feedback from our dealer readers and impressed partners with great service and useful data. The winner, picking up their second award of the night for 2022, is Autotrader. Here's what the firm's Rebecca Clark had to say about the award.
Absolutely thrilled to win the award for online advertiser for used cars, and just brilliant that your voters recognise, the Autotrader marketplace as the destination, I guess, for consumers looking, for a used car or, as more recently, new cars as well. So absolutely thrilled. Yeah, brilliant news.
Congratulations to Autotrader there on their double win. Let's move on to finance provider Subprime. A good finance provider will be able to deal with even a complicated customer's needs, and our Subprime finance suppliers do just that. Praised for their great customer support and quick decisions, our highly commended places this year go to Evolution Funding and Oodle. But our top firm is a serial winner in these awards thanks to its outstanding customer service and brilliant products. Picking up another Car Dealer Power Award for its bulging trophy cabinet is First Response Finance. We chatted to Jonathan Such about the win.
Huge congratulations. What does it mean picking up an award like this?
It's always a great achievement, James, to be recognised by our dealers themselves. We put a tremendous amount of work in at First Response to make sure that our service we provide is good and as it should be. And I think all of the team members are really happy when we get accolades like this. And in a pre-discussion that we had, it's multiple times as well. So even more rewarding, really.
Well done once again to First Response. Okay, next up, it's the finance provider for Prime. Now, good rates and great service can be the difference between deal and no deal. But no matter how prestigious the car, a good deal on finance is still crucial. Our highly commended firms work hard with their dealer partners to ensure they have everything they need to stack up a good deal. This year, our congratulations go to Blue Motor Finance and Motor Novo. But our winner is a true partner for its dealers, and the praise it receives shows they make a real difference. The winner for 2022 is Close Brothers. We asked Sean Kemple what the award means to his firm.
What does this mean to the finance team when you tell them the good news? It's not just a pat on the back, is it?
No, it's huge for us, right? And it's because of that feedback from dealers. So we massively pride ourselves on how we work with our dealer partners. We like to get to know their business, understand their business, and work for our dealers. We don't just look at ourselves as a finance provider, we look at ourselves as a partner in the truest sense. We both benefit off each other, and where we can support our dealers, particularly our independent dealers, that's a big bonus for us. So hearing that our account management team has been recognized again, that's a really important piece for us. We are a colleague first business. Every decision we make is wrapped around what does this mean for colleague? And I think that plays through in how our account manager team and the wider team feel about supporting our dealer partners and customers.
Always good to talk to Sean there. Now, Video Provider of the Year. The use of video to show off cars to prospective customers or build a dealership's brand grows in importance every year. While there are plenty of ways to produce it, our shortlisted suppliers offer platforms that make it simple, slick and easy to do. This year, highly commended places go to See It Now and Vehicles in Video. Our winner, though, is in tune with car dealer needs and has a product that offers them just what they want. They received brilliant feedback in this year's survey, and our winner for 2022 is Gardex B2C. We caught up with Billy Cootin to give him the good news.
What does it mean picking up an award like this?
Yes, thank you very much, and thanks for having me online. I mean, it's great to win, even better to retain an award. They always say about any boxing, it's one thing to win a championship, but to retain it again is where you really make your mark. So really pleased, really happy, and thank you very much.
Congratulations to Gardex on their second award of the night. Okay, next up, it's the Extra Mile Award. Now, our Extra Mile Award is designed to recognise the firms that go above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to looking after their customers. These are the firms that our car dealer readers have highlighted as really helping them improve their businesses. This year, one firm shone bright in the feedback from our readers. It offers a plethora of services to the motor trade, and its account managers were singled out for supporting their dealer partners in many areas of their business. This year, the Extra Mile Award goes to AutoGuard Warranties. I caught up with the firm to chat about the win. Ali, huge congratulations. Obviously, you've been working very hard to keep your customers happy this year. What does this win mean to you?
Oh, it's fantastic. You know, the fact it's been voted for by the dealers obviously means that we're doing something right. We work very, very hard. I'm delighted for the account managers that have been singled out. We work very hard training them. They've got a very robust training program, invest a lot in them, and they work tirelessly on adding value into the dealers. You know, they want to be much more than a rep. You know, they're a business partner to them, and that's what we try and instill in them. And so to be recognised by the dealers is kind of proof in the pudding, if you like. Is everybody at AutoGuard Warranty is absolutely thrilled. It's almost like that kind of advocation that what we're doing is the right thing. So yeah, credit to the account managers and the marketing team and everybody that supports the dealers. But yeah, for the dealers to say, you know, you guys go above and beyond is absolutely fantastic. Really, really, really pleased. Really pleased. Very proud.
Well done to AutoGuard. Product Innovation of the Year now. Knowledge is power, and our Product Innovation winner puts data in the hands of dealers to empower their businesses. Through a partnership with another Car Dealer Power Award winner, this year's winning firm has produced a data tool that provides insight into consumer demand. And the best bit? It's totally free of charge to its customers. Our winners say they value partnership, and the results in our survey prove their dealer customers do too. The winner of the Product Innovation category for 2022 is Close Brothers for its Forecourt Insight Data tool. We spoke to Sean Kemple again about the win.
And what does it mean to you winning the innovation category?
4 years ago, I think if you had said Close Brothers as the bank and the organization that we were 4 years ago, we were going to win an innovation award, I think people might have had a little wry smile at that. So to see that recognized for us and all the effort we've gone into to build that proposition out, that is a true testament of what we bring to the relationship. It's free of charge, and we bring it to the relationship with our funded dealers. That's that piece around partnership. So it's really, really important that's recognized. That's a huge investment we made, obviously, and a big one for us to say we have to do this to support our dealers even further, and it's paying off with it being recognized. So that's a massive one for us. So that is really huge for us to win that and be recognized as an innovative partner, particularly as a bank. You don't see a lot of banks winning innovation awards, particularly banks that have been around since the 19th century, right?
So there you go, the best of the best motor trade suppliers and car manufacturers to do business with.
A huge congratulations to all the firms named in tonight's awards. Are highly commended, and winning firms have a lot to be proud of.
It's been a pleasure chatting to all the people behind these brilliant companies, and we'd like to thank all of our readers for casting their votes in our survey. You can read all about the winning firms and watch the interviews in full on our website at cardealermagazine.co.uk.
We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.
Goodbye.